This episode, we're talking about collaborative leadership. Stay tuned.
Every day I ask myself, what am I doing to live my best life? You got this. I'm here because I want you to reach your peak.
You're listening to the Lifelong Learning and Leadership Podcast, brought to you by 3 Pines Leadership. Here's your host, success coach, teacher, and mediator, Molly Doris.
Let's start with the big question. What is collaborative leadership? Number 1, leaders who work in partnership with school stakeholders to meet technical, adaptive, and the mixed challenges of leading contemporary schools, for example. Number 2, the collaborative process of developing and implementing ideas to achieve positive change in an organization. And thirdly, it involves a style of leadership that provides opportunities for leaders to practice inclusion by openly soliciting and acknowledging the input and involvement of all members in a manner that empowers all of the members of the team. This form of leadership fosters open communication and ongoing learning. You know the examples of leaders that set and drive culture. Steve Jobs set a culture of perfection and exactitude at Apple, and Apple has enjoyed an uninterrupted run of technologically complex but beautifully simple, game-changing products. Richard Branson set a culture of brash innovation, and Virgin Atlantic is the first commercial airline to initiate a space traveling component. You hear about innovative leaders, visionary leaders, empathic leaders, and number-crunching leaders. It's a less frequent occurrence to celebrate the collaborative leader. This shouldn't be the case. The crux of how successful a business is relies on how well and how effectively people can work together. We'd like to think it's only about the idea or the technological might, but few are the companies that can simply code their way to innovative success. These are celebrated, by the way, as well. More often than not, even in the most technologically advanced companies, it's people working with one another that drives business. In fact, 91% of today's workforce is part of one or more teams. The largest group of thinkers in our database numbers only 17% of the population. At best, just under 1/5 of nearly your entire organization is going to come at problems and ideas from similar thinking mindset. Add in differing behavioral tendencies, then the number shrinks to almost nil. Collaboration is necessary, but it isn't easy. The interdependency required at every level of work is amazing. From setting and attending a meeting, to delivering a budget, to actually performing stated roles. What can drive higher performance, though, is the commitment and the energy of those at the top. A leader who understands difference, demonstrates cooperative leading and performance techniques, and shows real, true benefits on a business level can empower an entire workforce. Flowery language about coming together can't inspire the collaboration. No. Leaders need to do the following. 1, ensure a diverse leadership team. If a leader is a strong, analytically minded individual who pushes ideas forward at all costs, the leadership team should exhibit big picture thinkers who sell ideas, highly relational people who can bring the right people to the table, and detailed, focused, and level-headed planners to ensure things stay on track. 2, employ diverse approaches to challenges. If you want an organization that pushes the envelope, then the same solutions won't work for everything. But one person isn't responsible for coming up with new ideas. Seek out a new tactic for new problems, and don't limit where they come from. Number 3, demonstrate the effectiveness of collaboration. The biggest way to walk the walk is to show employees how collaboration actually makes a difference. It's not enough to point to a diverse leadership team. You have to go beyond this and say how they each contributed to initiatives that drive the company and what kind of perspective was critical to new solutions or ideas. Complex collaboration is a high-level skill. It takes effort. but engaging in the type of behavior that breeds a climate of collaborative behavior can pay big dividends. Let's take the collaborative leader, the next hot button, go-to leadership approach. It starts by getting the basics right. Look at what's happening in your own team. Be a role model for others in the organization. Demonstrate collaborative behavior. Well, this is it for the main part of the episode. I'm heading away for a bit, so I'm doing the monthly draw a little bit early. We're going to squeeze this in before our 12 days of Christmas. This month's winner is Sonia from Mount Albert. She's won a Changemaker swag pack with exclusive Changemakers t-shirt and pouch, plus early VIP access to the 30-day Thrive program launching in 2020, and won a one-on-one Kickstart call with me. So congrats, Sonia. You'll be getting your package in the mail very soon. And if you want to enter for your own chance to win our monthly draw, then make sure to become a Changemaker by following the links in the description box below. Until next time, my friends, remember, I love you, and be excellent to each other.